Why do I have so many of the same sockets? That is a common comment that I got on one of my recent videos where I was swapping my sockets over from my mobile workstation over to my end cab here. And it has to be from people who have never worked on cars or don't work in this industry professionally. So I'm here to address that question. These are not all the same sockets. And if you've worked on cars professionally or just even as a hobby, many times, you would know that you need different sizes, different length, different measurements of sockets. I'm trying to think of all the different ways, but styles of sockets. We've got our swivels here. We've got our deep well metrics. We've got our stubby metrics. Then we've got our nano metrics here. So sometimes these are too long, and then these are going to be obviously way too long. So then you need something even more shallow. And then here we've got our chrome metric. Then we've got our nut grip sockets, which are kind of like a magnetic socket, but they hold on to the bolt because there are times and places where you need something where you can't get your hand and hold on to the bolt, and you don't want to drop it down the engine bay or down into wherever. So that's what those are for. And then we've got our deep well metrics. And then we've got our FDX sockets, which are for rusted, stripped out nuts and bolts. Those are from Snap-on. Then we've got 12-point sockets for 12-point nuts and bolts. Then we've got our Koken 3/8 nut grip sockets here. Then we've got our 3/8 deep well, so on and so forth. I'm not going to continue to bore you, but they are all different. And if you work in this industry, obviously you know all this, so this is going to be boring to you. But if you're not in this industry, this is just to share a little light that they are all different and they all do serve a purpose. Now, I will say these two here, these are my Koken metric sockets and these are my Capris. They're very similar. There's some overlap here. I really like Koken tools and I wanted to test those out. And then I do actually have quite a bit of doubles and overlaps here, but that's why these are in a separate drawer, because I also do tool testing and reviews for my pages. I've got another 3/8 Icon swivel socket set here. I've got Capri Tools chrome sockets, which I've still yet to use, but as I'm setting all of this up, that's why I'm organizing this, is to get things in order so I can start getting back on track with those types of things. And then we've got our 1/4 inch 12 millimeters here, and we're setting up the rest of our 1/4 inch and 3/8 from here on out. So hopefully that helps share a little insight on sockets for you.